Hello everyone. Remember we are still in simplification of the expression in surds. So our question today, we are told that given that tan of theta is 1 all over root of 5 and theta is an acute angle. Find without using tables or calculators 90 minus theta, leaving your answer in simplified surd form. So in this question, we are going to look at this question in two perspectives. So now there is now this theta given as an acute angle. So knowing that an acute angle is an angle less than a 90 degree. So now let's say we are given this triangle here. Then now there is a 90 degree here, meaning let's say our theta is here, meaning this triangle here adds up to 108. And now that we have a 90 degree here, meaning the sum of here and here must give us a 90 degree, and here is less than a 90 degree, meaning the sum of the two angles here adds up to 90. So you will say this one plus another angle will give us 90. So meaning here is 90 minus a theta. So now coming to our question here, given that tan theta is 1 all over root of 5. So given that this is a tan theta, meaning let's say we have Sokoto here. So tan theta is the opposite all over adjacent. Now that tan theta here is 1 all over root of 5. So meaning tan theta is opposite here all over the adjacent of that theta. So let's solve the hypotenuse. So solving the hypotenuse, meaning the 1 square plus the root of 5 square will give us the hypotenuse squared. So now 1 square is 1 plus root of 5 square is 5 is equals to the hypotenuse square, meaning 6 is equals to hypotenuse square. So meaning our hypotenuse is the root of 6. So we have the root of 6 here. And our question, we are told that to find without using tables or calculators 90 minus theta. So now we want to find this 90 minus theta, leaving our answer in simplified surd form. Here we are told to find, here is cos 90 minus theta. So now cos 90 minus theta would be, now the cos here will be the adjacent all over the hypotenuse. So cos 90 will be the adjacent all over the hypotenuse. So now it will be 1 all over root of 6. So that is cos 90 minus theta. That is a cos. So when you are told to calculate the sine of 90 minus theta, you will say sine is the opposite all over hypotenuse. So the opposite of sine 90 minus theta is root of 5, and the hypotenuse is root of 6, which will be root of 5 divided by root of 6. And that's how simple we can simplify that form of a question. Again, in simplifying the expression in surds again, you can be given a question. We are told, given that root of 3 is 1.7321, express in surd form, rationalize the denominator, and find the value of expression below to 5 significant figures without using a calculator. Now we have several questions here. We are told to express in surd form. That's the first question. To express in surd form, to rationalize the denominator, and to find the value of expression to 5 significant figures. So now let's this question now here, you are told 2 minus tan of 60 divided by 3 minus 2 cos of 30. So we want to express this in surd form. So expressing this one in surd form, here we have our table here. We'll draw our table here. Here we have a 60 degree, a 30 degree, a 90 degree. So now you will say tan of 60, we have a secateurs. So when you are told tan of 60 is opposite all over adjacent. So tan of 60 here will be now opposite. So now here we have a root of 3 as usual. Here we have 1, here we have 2. So now when you are told tan of 60 will be opposite all over adjacent. So opposite of this 60 is here, all over adjacent, which will be root of 3 over 1, which is simply root of 3. Then we calculate 2 cos 30. So let's find cos of 30. Then we'll multiply it by 2. So cos of 30 will be now, this cos means adjacent all over hypotenuse. So cos of 30 is the adjacent here all over the hypotenuse, which will be root 3 all over 2. Don't forget to multiply it by 2 here. So multiply by 2. So these 2 will remove this one, which will give us root of 3. So you go back to your question now that you have expressed in surd form. So you rewrite your question. Now that you have rewrite your question here, so now the other question that we had here, we are told to rationalize the denominator. So how we can rationalize the denominator here? We use the conjugate method of solving the same part of the question. So now, using the conjugate method of solving, we multiply the numerator and the denominator by this number. Remember, using the conjugate method, we change the sign, this sign here. 3 plus root of 3 here, 3 plus root of 3 here. Then you multiply. So multiplying now, 2 multiplied by 3 is 6. 2 multiplied by root of 3 is 2 root of 3 minus this one minus root of 3 multiplied by root of 3 is 3. So collecting like term, 6 minus 3 here, we have 3. 2 root of 3 minus 3 root of 3 is minus root of 3. And then we have the denominator, our denominator here, multiply again. So it will be 3 multiplied by 3, which is 9, 3 multiplied by root of 3, which is 3 root of 3 minus 3 root of 3 minus 3. This one will cancel, so it will be now 3 minus root of 3 all over 6. Reaching here, now that we are told we have now rationalized the denominator, we want to find the value of the expression to 5 significant figures. Now that we had already been told that root of 3 is 1.7321, you now replace that root of 3. So meaning this root of 3 now will be 1.7321. So now let's rewrite. It will be now 3 minus this root of 3 here is now 1.7321. Then you divide it by 6. So calculating that one, so 3 minus 1.7321 will give us 1.2679. You divide it by 6. So dividing it by 6 will give us 0.21132. So we are told to 5 significant figures. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that is our answer. That's how simple we can simplify the expression in surds. So now, thank you. Follow for more. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Meet you in the next section.